Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kanishka and you're watching The Gaming Dad. In today's video, we are going to review the JBL Quantum 100. This is a gaming headset under 2,500 rupees. Should you get one? Let's find out.
Let's open the box and see what we have. The headset, that's the mic. And then we have the manual and rest of the stuff. Let's keep it aside. We have the headset itself. Okay, let's keep all this aside now. So this is what you have.
Let's talk about the physical aspects of this headset. Let's start with the build quality. Now, this headset is made up of plastic, but it does not feel flimsy or cheap in any way. The cushions are really soft, and one important factor that I want to tell you is the depth here in the center of the cushion is really good. I mean, it is really deep. So when you tend to wear it on your ears, the ears tend to get enclosed inside, so it blocks a lot of outside noise. And also, your ears do not get pressed with the pressure of this headset. And because of that, you do not feel a lot of fatigue when you wear them for long. So yesterday I tried wearing this headset for close to 4 to 5 hours. I was continuously gaming and it did not come off my head. And trust me, I did not feel a little bit of fatigue or ear pain, which is really unlikely as compared to my other headsets that I have. I did try the XR900. That is a very popular headset, close to 1,700 to 2,000 rupees in the market. And I did order them from Amazon. And trust me, I had to return them in a day. The only reason that I had to return them was their weight. Certain headsets, they try to make them robust and strong so that they do not feel cheap. And in this process, they kind of make the headset heavy, which is a big disadvantage. JBL here has done an amazing job in striking that balance between not making this headset cheap and in the same time making it lightweight and durable with the plastic. So hats off to that. There would be a single button here, which is a mute switch. So if you want to mute your mic, you can press or depress that button. And there's a volume toggle here, so you can basically increase or decrease the volume. That's about it. Although these were the advantages about its build, there is a disadvantage as well, which I really think JBL should work on. This braided cable, which is good. The braided cable is good. It is braided, good quality. I don't see this to be cheap or getting worn out with usage in a short duration. They did not make this detachable. If anything goes wrong with this wire, this cable, your headset is gone. Now we'll talk about the mic later in the video, where you would hear me speaking and you can decide on yourself as to how the sound quality is. But I can tell you straight away, the sound quality of this mic is really amazing. It's called a boom mic. That's how JBL advertises it, and trust me, it is really good. Also, when you hang them on your neck, they tend to lay flat. So that's something that gives you that leverage to move your neck around freely. While there are some headsets which do not lay flat, they tend to be like this. And trust me, this is not a very good position to be in. So
Now that we have spoken about the build quality, etc. for this particular headset, it's important to understand how it performs. I mean, that's really important because at the end of the day, you're buying a gaming headset for the sheer performance while we play games. So let me cut it short. It is a very nice sounding headset when you play games. It is not for music, although I did hear music with it and it's not bad. You have to do certain alterations to the equalizer and you'll be more than happy. At least I am. I have got no complaints. Coming back to games, it is not a bass heavy headset as a gaming headset should be. So the sounds are neutral. You have very good clarity in terms of hearing those minute nuances in sound while you play games. So when you are playing an FPS games, for example, so you have the footsteps and you can clearly make out where the footsteps are coming from. At least it was my experience while I was playing games like Valorant, Wolfenstein, The Last Order. These are all FPS games, and the sound was really good. I have got no complaints. Also, the bullet sounds, the firing sounds from the gun, the blasts. I mean, all of them sound really good when you are using this particular headset. The bass is not very high, but it is not very low. It is absolutely perfect to my needs for playing games. I think most of the people would be satisfied with this particular headset when you play games. I mean, you must understand that you're just paying 2,500 rupees. If you compare this headset with brands like HyperX or Logitech, all those headsets have a price range starting from 6,000 onwards, at least for the headsets for PC. So you cannot compare with that. But then I did try the Logitech headset, and I don't see a drastic difference in the sound quality. Maybe it's just the brand or whatever it is. I do not know, but I'm very happy with this particular headset for playing games, and I think you would be as well. Alright guys, now I'm recording my screen, and whatever audio that you're hearing right now is from the microphone of the JBL Quantum 100. I'm sure that you would be hearing a very clear and very nice sound of my voice. You can be a judge as to how the microphone performs. Now, the reason that I'm recording the screen right now is because of the fact that I have been reading all over the internet that this headset comes with a 3.5 mm jack, which is true, and you need a splitter to use it on the PC. This is not true. I'm using this headset right now without a splitter. You have a unified jack on your CPU, which would be just one jack. I'm not talking about the older CPUs where you had a separate jack for the mic and separate jack for audio headphone. All the modern CPUs and laptops, there's just one jack, which is a unified jack. So if you use this particular 3.5 mm jack that comes with this headset, it's a TRRS or 4-pin jack, which means that you do not need to use a splitter. You can use this and put it into your unified jack on the CPU, but you have to do certain settings. Let me show you how you do that. So if you go ahead and type in Realtek, then it should open your console, which is basically decided by your motherboard. So Realtek is the audio drivers that you use for your PC, and for me, Gigabyte is the motherboard that I use, and hence Gigabyte provides me a console for this Realtek drivers. Now if you can see, this Realtek HD audio second input is nothing but the headset that I'm using right now. So if I go ahead and click on the advanced settings, you can see there are two things here: the back panel and the front panel. Now this front panel is nothing but the unified jack that I have on my CPU. I just have one jack. There are not two jacks, but just one jack, which is a unified jack. So when I use this 3.5 mm jack, TRRS 4-pin jack provided with this headset, and I insert it into this unified jack, I get two pop-ups. The first thing that pops up and asks me to choose as to what option do I want to choose. So I choose mic in, and then again it pops up with another dialog box because it's TRRS, it asks me if I want to use a headphone as well, so I select headphone, and that's how I'm able to use this headphone. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the jack out of my CPU, and I'll insert the jack again into the unified jack that I have on my CPU, and you would see there would be two simultaneous pop-ups which would ask me to choose these options. You would not be able to hear my audio because I would be taking the jack out and reinserting it. So check this out right now. All right, I hope you're able to hear my audio now. Like you saw, there were two pop-ups, and I chose the first one to be microphone and second one to be headphone. So if I click on the advanced settings, you can see this front panel has got mic in and headphone. I'm showing this to you because there are many Reddit articles that I read through where users have posted saying that they're not able to use this headset where the mic is not working when they use the splitter or something. You don't need a splitter if you just have a unified jack. If you do not have, if you have two separate jacks in your CPU, which says one denotes audio, the other one denotes mic, then you need to use a splitter. But those things were very old. I don't think the new generation laptops or CPUs do not have a unified jack. So that's what I was trying to show here. Now, the second thing that I want to show you here is the equalizer. When you have selected the two pop-ups, one to be mic and the other one to be headphone, automatically it would show as Realtek HD audio second output. Go on to, I scroll down and you can see I have tweaked my equalizer. I'm just hovering over the different settings. You can use the same value points, and that would give you an amazing sound output. Now you can tweak these values according to your taste as well, but more or less this would work for both audio and gaming, and it is sounding really great. Alright guys, to conclude, this is an amazing headset for the money that you pay. I mean, there are a lot other headsets in the market below 2000, like the EXA E900, the Cosmic Byte series, the Zebronics, so on and so forth, but none of them would match the quality that you would get out of this particular headset. Do not go on the various articles that you find in the internet. I showed you entirely on this video how you can utilize this headset to the best. The sound quality is just amazing for the price that you pay, and trust me, I do a lot of gaming, right? And I don't think you would need a HyperX Cloud 3 for that matter for 8,500 rupees, or a Logitech Astra or whatever it is. I mean, you can buy it if you want. I mean, there's no harm in that. So it is a hassle-free headset. Just plug in the 3.5mm jack and you're good to go. I mean, there is no hassle of connecting the Bluetooth, or there's no latency. It's a very simple, straightforward headset which would give you an amazing quality in gaming, or if you want to listen to music or do whatever. I mean, this is a good all-rounder headset for the money that you pay. This is my conclusion. I hope you liked the video. Please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It helps me a lot. And do let me know your comments, your feedback in the comment section. Of course, that means a lot to me as well. I'll see you in the next one.